And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab here, Rhett Lauder. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Up now for Milwaukee, number 86. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway here in Cincinnati.
Hiroshima.
Strike two.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Naかなか一本が打てんな。
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
McLean.
詰まっとるな。
One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Lauder, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. One out, bases empty. Just missed.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Got
it. ボールか。
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And a big swing and a miss. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and hitters are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Freddie Peralta. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Jake Fraley leading things off and takes a strike.
Now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one missed.
Ball. 2-2.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Santiago Espinal.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Santiago Espinal, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. That one the other way, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes the 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball. 2-2.
Slider misses outside.
これはひどい。
That's ball 4. Trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The pitch. And strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Reds leave one, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Louder, back to work. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's too high. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone. So if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Outside and low, it's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. This is Bryce Terang.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Swing and a miss at a slider. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Yeah, ball.
No score here in the second.
わーっ
Oh,
と。
right to the backstop. So a wild
えらい
pitch
暴
allows
走
the
やな。
runner to advance. On the ground right side, McLean. Over to first. One out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Swing and a foul
こ
back,
れ
and
は
that's
1
out of
点
play.
欲しいな。
The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. One away with a runner at third here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
これまたボール。見極めができるとだいぶちゃうな。わーっと。伸びるか。あ、入った入った。完璧や。
He jacks that one out to left. It's 2-0. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down looking.
あれストライクで。
Just excellent location on that
全
inside
然ボ
fastball.
ールやろ、あ
Really
れ。
locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically
こ
what
れ
you're
は
looking
ボー
for.
ルや
You're
で。
trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit
外れ
tardy with
てる
2
んちゃい
strikes.
まんの
Hard to
これ。
tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be
い
called
やー、あ
a
れ
ball,
スト
but
ライ
either
ク
way,
言われ
it's
た
a
ら
really
いいな。
nice pitch.
Casey Martin stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. There's the swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
警報なっとるがな。
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Up the middle, boots it.
ポロリ。
Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And misses inside.
Recognize that change up right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. That one missing inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, out towards left center. Fairchild makes the play, and that is that. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's going to be Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ground ball in the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Reese Hines in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. In for a strike. Now 1-2.
高めの釣り玉。
That's inside.
フランか。
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Matt McClain will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1アウト1塁。やっても
In the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Fastball in for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Canna makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
3塁行かれるか思ったけど。
Here's the third baseman, Cooper Bowman. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Bowman turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. And that is out of play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in is the speedy number 86.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And it's fouled away.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
天気は相変わらず悪いよな。
Swings through that one for strike two.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. One down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Kale swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Nick Kale with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball one. He was late there, strike one.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Kale, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that's in the dirt.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Walked his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Check swing called strike. And that is strike two. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Stamont appears to be getting loose. Ball one there.
Oh. Yabai.
Yelich checks his swing, appeal to third,
あ
didn't
んな
go.
球でも振ってまいそうっていう。
This one popped up right side.
最悪
The
や。
infield fly rule called. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. And a foul ball.
うん。 ちょい早い。
A little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Oh,
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed. Mark Canha would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fouled off again. And it
ランナー
remains
でも走って
3-2.
ないな。L1 でいいんかな。
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second, and they lead by 3.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Rhett Lauder is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with a new arm in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Josh Staumont.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Mark Canha. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
ストレート。
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
And a curve misses outside. Andrew Monasterio in the Milwaukee on deck circle.
さあ、ランナースタート。
Line
詰まる
drive.
か
And it
詰ま
gets
る、
down
詰
for a
まる、
base
詰
hit.
まる。
Coming home.
ああ、なんや、戻ってるやん、戻ってる。ダメだ、こりゃ。なぜか
Now they
戻
have
っ
2
てます
runners
け
in
ど。
third. This is going to be an out. And a
なんか押し
brutal
間
way to
違え
end
た
the
か。
inning. But the RBI single
セ
pushes
カンド
across
は
a
行
run.
ってたけど、
It's now 3-0.
なぜかホーム戻ってるやん。
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest
キ
news
ッ
from
クを
around
し
the
ても
league.
うたから。しゃあないな。4点目が入らんかったな。
Line drive caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo.
わあ、
Oh, now this is
これは完
blasted.
璧や。
Way back there, on its way, gone. Jake Fraley launches one. It's 3-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
One out, base is empty. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. He's 0 for
いきな
1.
り打たれたか。
Swing and a foul out of play. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Oh,
Ah,
that fastball drilled him.
当ててもた。
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So a man at first. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Espinal leads off first with 1 away. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Steer at the plate with 2 away, swings through that
No
one.
balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
これは打ちにくいな。
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 3 and the Reds 1. As we go to the top of the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Stamont in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2015. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
カーブスライダーか。
The shortstop takes the ball. Monasterio started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Breaking ball inside. And the count.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
甘い。
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Fairchild under it. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Manuel Margot up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Margot swings through that one.
1-1.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one is inside. That's outside. And now 3-1. And that one fouled off.
3月5日からやろうか。
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short.
正面。
Zips it across. And that is that. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they still lead it 3-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. First pitch misses.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
変なバグやなあれ。
There's a swing and a drive.
ファール、ファール、ファール、ファール。
And that's a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off.
たまに変なバグあるな。
One down, base is empty. That one inside, and the count is even, 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Eh, 電池がやばいか。よいしょ。
Popped up. Monasterio. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Reds 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tony Santillan.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers. 0 for 2 in this one.
なかなかこの人打てんな、ほんまに。
And a foul ball.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. And a 1-1.
No, that's low. Ball.
今のはどっちで
It's
も
a
いいぐ
tough
らいやな。
pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters are touched in.
やっと初ヒット。
Number 86 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Nick Cale. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
One strike.
The 0-1. Hoskins pushes a foul. Man at first, one away. And that misses. And the count 1-2. And that one missing low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
あれやっとかな。忘れてたな。
Swings and misses. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the ground.
正面。
Throws to first in time. Yelich out on the play. And that is the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Peralta back to work. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Stuart Fairchild. Swinging a foul straight back. The Reds trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
この回までやな。
That one just misses the outside corner. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 down, base is empty. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Fraley stands in now and watches strike 1.
さっきホームラン打ったもんな。
That one catches the zone. That is strike 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like that.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Taylor Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. They say it went.
いやいや、全然あかん球を振ってまうな。
And the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Emilio Pagan getting loose out there. And it is 2-1.
ノースリーないの。
Swing and a miss.
That's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Yeah, left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
And now here is Mark Canha, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
1-0.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And now 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
Ball
He
ya
was
な。
out front that time.
2-2.
Still 2-2
これま
after the
た
foul
ボール。
ball. One down, base is empty. And it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground to third.
正面。
Tosses across to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. That one out to right. Hines hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 3 and the Reds 1. Bottom of the 6th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Santiago Espinal. A new pitcher in the game, Tyler J.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one down. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. A strikeout and a walk. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Up the middle.
これはあかんわ。
Base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and there's 2 down. Here's the throw.
さあ、2アウト。
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 3 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning with a pitcher on the mound, Emilio Pagan. He comes on for the 35th time this year. And now it's going to be Casey Martin.
Uribe さんか。
Pagan, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter.
なんか慶次郎って聞こえた。
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Just off the outside edge.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
This one in the
いや
air.
ー、甘いけどあかん
Bowman
な。
squeezes it, and there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is cut on and
い
missed to
や
the
ー、
pitch
高かった。
upstairs. And Margot able to spoil that one. That's to third. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the leadoff man for the
さあ、やっ
Brewers.
とヒット
1
打
for
った。
3.
マルティネス。
Swinging a foul straight
こ
back.
っからどんどん打ったらいかなあかんな。
Late in the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Gets a piece, and it stays
早い
0-2.
な。
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Stays alive.
いやー、なんとか粘ってるけど。
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it
まだ
again.
粘る。
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
いやー、ボール
Bounce it
や。
off. Still 1-2.
何球粘るんや。
Ground
お
ball up the
ー、
middle.
2安
Finds
打、
its
2
way
安打。
through base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
粘り倒してヒット。
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Ah,
Can't pick it up
当たりはいいけ
cleanly.
ど、
Gets off a
これ
throw.
はもう
Third out, and that ends the frame. Brewers strand 1, and the score stays 3-1. Back here in Cincinnati, set for the last half of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Reese Hines.
さあ、どこまで投げれるか。この回までいけるか
First pitch doesn't
な。
find the
7、
zone.
8ぐらいいけば理想やな。
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
急にストライク入らなかった。
3-0.
And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The other way. A flip to the pitcher covering, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Fought off foul. Comes up empty.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Wow.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the run from third. It's 3-2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. Fairchild digs in now. Started to swing, held up. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Wow.
That one is absolutely belted, and no one can get there. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
All over that one right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing. He just launched that one into center. Now a huge at bat in this game coming.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyler J gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Elvis Peguero gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Espinal in the box now. Takes strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs on the board. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Run-scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Mole.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, 1-run game. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
なんか打てそうやったけど。
Swings through that.
I wouldn't go with another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Here's Yelich at the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Mole is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. This one in the air. Stevenson under this one. They got it for out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And there's a foul ball.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see the opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Ball one there. Outside low. The count now 2-2.
2-2. Full count.
In the air, left field, down the line. Full extension, makes the catch.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Figueroa back to work. There's a strike.
さあ、このピッチャーがここをビシッと抑えてくれるか。ああ、やばい、打たれた。同点ホームランや。ガチャ。
He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 0 for 3 in this one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
さすが広島やな。
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground to the left,
Yes.
Monasterio. Throws across the diamond. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Late swing, fouled off. Fouled off down the right side.
取れるか取れるか。ダメだこ
One
れ
out, base is empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. One for the Reds on the homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Mark Canha. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Alexis Diaz up and throwing. Barlow warming up as well. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
5966か。あ、5992か。5992。左か。
The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, number 6.
打ちにくいけど
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And a swing and a miss. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Tap foul at the plate.
これもなんかボールっぽいな。いや、入ってるか。
0-2 now. Strike 3
あー、
and
ギ
that's 2
リ
in
ギ
a
リか。
row. Casey Martin, the next to hit.
普通に入ってるか。ボールか思ったけど。
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
これはボールっぽいな。
That one misses. 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-2. Count.
Outside low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one
Count is
missed.
full.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball hammered left field.
わお、入った。素晴らしい。
That one felt good.
ま
His
さか
second
持
of
っ
the
ていく
year,
と
and
は。
they jump out front. It's 4-3. He kept
第
swinging,
2号。
and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
まさか一発出るとはな。
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Sam Mole departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Scott Barlow into the game,
and he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Time.
Margot in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
センターか。8666、8466か。8466。どうしようかな。スペイン。勝利を。にしとくか。
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jackson Chorio.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. That one ripped. And that is
これまた入る。代打成功やな。
Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 5-3.
第14
That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Stepping in, number 86. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
スライダースラブか。
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2.
今日やっと2安打よ。あちゃ。こりゃあかん。
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
イエリッチレフトだけやしね。どっちにしろ、ちょっと肩が弱いんだな。イエリッチ変えとこうか。スペインと変えとこうか。
So coming into the game now on defense, Garrett Spain.
どっちにしろ打てなかったから変えなあかんかったから。スペインのレフト、ほんまはライトか。レフト。この人はでもライトかレフトだよな。センターな。3番目やからな。 69か。7669。さあ、変えとくか。
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Headed towards the corner. Canna makes his way towards it. He's got it. One away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Jerry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Ellie De La Cruz.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one's in there. 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. To third. Slinging it to first in time.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Position perfectly.
So they're down to their final out. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jake Fraley, right down the chute, and that is strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And that is out of play. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Next pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This could end it. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. The tying run at the plate. Good job to fight that one off.
さあ、最後はツーシーム。
Lifted to left, and this should do it.
よっしゃ。
Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting.
なんとか打ち勝ったな。ようやく初ヒットが2人出たからな。あれは良かったな。これで負けはなくなって、2勝1敗か。まあまあ、これで1回休んでパドレス、ブレーブス、カーディか。パドレスが強そうやな。これで5ゲームか。カブスも後ろ来てるしな。阪神も強い。パドレス3位か。なるほど。さあ終わろう。